Have you ever felt like your life is just small, like you're watching everyone else live these big, exciting lives while you're just stuck on the sidelines? Maybe you're a person who loves the idea of love, dating, even weddings, but the thought of actual commitment makes you feel suffocated. That's a real feeling, and it's one that a lot of us experience. We have these huge dreams, these vivid imaginations of what our lives could be. But there's a giant gap between that dream and our reality. We think, I'm stuck here. There's no way out. But what if I told you the only person who can change your life is you? This idea is at the heart of a powerful conversation with Shonda Rhimes, the creative genius behind some of television's biggest hits. Jude thinks someone so successful would have it all figured out, right? But she revealed that at the height of her career, while her characters were living these extraordinary lives, she felt like she was hiding in a small corner of her own life. She had confidence in her writing, but not in herself. She was saying no to everything: dinner parties, events with friends, traveling alone, you name it. The answer was no. Her life had become really small and unhappy. Does that sound familiar? Maybe you're not a TV producer, but you have an imagination. You have dreams for yourself. You can picture a bigger, better life, but fear holds you back. Fear of the unknown, fear of failure, fear of just trying. You're not alone. Shonda describes this as a huge chasm of fear that stops most of us. We're so afraid of what might happen if we make that leap that we just stay put. But staying put, saying no to everything, that's also a choice. Shonda's aha moment came during a Thanksgiving conversation with her sister. She was bragging about all these amazing invitations she'd received, from parties to meeting royalty. Oh. Her sister looked at her and asked, "Are you gonna do any of these things?" Shonda's immediate answer was, "Absolutely not." But her sister's next words hit hard. "You never say yes to anything." Those words echoed in her mind. They were true. Saying no had become her default. She realized she was in a place that, frankly, sucked. And that's when a simple, powerful logic took hold. Saying no has gotten me here. Here sucks. Saying yes might be my way to someplace better. If not our way to someplace better, at least to someplace different. She had absolutely nothing to lose. She was already miserable. Not because of her career, but because she knew her life wasn't supposed to be this small. She was lonely and felt that nagging sense that she was the one holding herself back. She was so used to saying no that she didn't even know how to say yes anymore. Just like so many of us who say, "I wish I could do this," but can't find a real reason why we can't. We just feel like we don't have it in us. But the reality is, you do. So, what changed? Shonda made a rule for herself. For 1 year, she would say yes to everything that scared her. It was terrifying, and everyone thought she was insane. But think about it. How often do we prioritize other people's happiness over our own? We choose to please others, to stay in our comfort zone, and in doing so, we choose them over our own contentment. If you're afraid that saying yes to yourself and no to someone else's request will end a friendship, then that person was never your friend to begin with. You have to start with the idea of saying yes to talking to yourself like you matter. The words we say to ourselves are powerful. They're like casting a spell. If you keep telling yourself you're stuck, you'll believe it. Bet. If you start to believe that you have the power to change your own life, everything can shift. We are all far more capable than we give ourselves credit for. Doing the thing you've been so afraid of is often the very thing that undoes the fear. So, what are you saying no to? Is it applying for that job? Going to that event alone? Even just downloading the application for a course you've been dreaming of? I want you to think about that one thing you're saying no to. That thing you know you want to say yes to, but fear is holding you back. What if, just for today, you decided to say yes? It doesn't have to be a giant leap. It can be a small step. The point is to start. To challenge the voice that says you can't, because once you start saying yes, you open yourself up to a world of possibilities. You might find that the life you've been dreaming of isn't so far away after all. You might just find yourself. Thanks so much for watching. If this resonated with you, hit that like button and subscribe for more content to help you build a life